Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Turtle Goal Thursday. And it is one of my favorite weeks of the MLD season. It is week 10, and we are starting off with some wonderful... Oh, no, it's Champ League action. Never mind, Jay. Killed the hype already.
Had to do it to you, Ken. No, it's the only match we had scheduled today. But week 10 still important. We're at the roster lock for the Champions League. No more optional team changes, only ones that were brought about because people decide they don't want to play anymore or various reasons. And we're getting to the nitty-gritty of it. There's only 25 games left in the season coming into this one. That's not a lot of room left in a 70-game season to try and find room to make your way into the playoffs. And for an elite team up against the Pirates flying high in that Sun division, the elite really need some wins here because they are slipping further and further back of that Volcanic Division race.
Yes, the Volcanic Division, season in and season out, is always a gauntlet, and last week was really rough on the elite as they fall behind. I believe they are 7 games back now in their division, and they really, really need a win at this point in order to vault themselves back into the division standings and the division race, especially considering usually around the wild card time, it's usually a meat grinder of volcanic teams that are fighting for those last 2 spots in the playoffs, of course.
Yeah, usually the Demolition are the first to fall off. In this case, it's the elite, as they've fallen off the pace. Even if they sweep here, they still have to wait and see what their rivals do in the rest of the weekend. It's kind of the problem with having to play first when everybody else is still to play. Doesn't matter what you do, all of their results need to go your way as well. They need to drop games for you to get back in that race. So we'll get the teams in here. We'll see what the elite can do. Both teams in their alternate colors. It'll be the elite in pink today, the Pirates in their alternate purple, or green with purple trim. And you were saying it's a little bit of the Baby Bop channeling here, Endo.
Yes, absolutely. And just to add to it, I have the wonderful Balls Ginger. You know, you can get them in cans as well. 16 ounces. So I have an extra 10 ounces to perk my veritable casting engine.
Kendo's going to be hyped by the end of this cast. I guarantee it.
I am going to be hyped. I'm really hyped for the next game, but we are on to game number 1 of Turtle Goal Thursday. We have the elite. We have the Pirates. Game number 1 underway. Right off the bat, the control is for the elite, and Junior going to make a save in the first 5 seconds. Demo on the back end. Whiffles coming out with vengeance, as of course he understands how important this matchup is for his elite team. This is Lo-Fi getting up, getting a nice touch. This is going to be off the backboard into the control of Junior in the corner. Quickly in his Whiffles. This will be towards center. Shanev is able to put this out. Junior not able to get the touch on, and that was a close one, Jay.
Yeah, Cheyenne just taking a little bit to get settled in. We've seen in the past. Oh, he's caught on a boost. Lo-Fi cracking one off the post. That's a big miss for the elite. Huge opportunity to score that with Cheyenne completely out of boost. And ends up going just wide. But I want to shout out to Cracer. Like 101 bits donated to start week 10 here. And he's got 17,000 bits donated total. That is a lot of money. We thank you for your continued support.
Cracerlink gets all the bits, and he puts them all right here for ML doubles. This ball is up. Whiffles almost getting a shot at the ball. Great defense by Junior up on the backboard. And it's going to put this to the side. Lo-Fi will quickly jump in. Of course, we have the brother connection on the Pirates end. You have the version 376 in full effect, Jay. And we haven't seen too much of them in the regular season. And I'm not sure they've been performing up to their full potential.
The Pirates, they've kind of had a bit of a weird roster usage here. They've gone through all three uses of what's considered on paper to be their top pairing in Junior and Tunloik. So now they've got to try and work their way around the rest of the roster with Aries and Cheyenne being used a lot more. And Cheyenne, from what we've seen, just has a little bit of a tendency to get stuck not being very influential in games. And that's a bit of a problem, especially on a team that has such a dominant player like a junior that really kind of needs that safety valve behind him, because he just can't do everything all at once.
The man in the moment will retain this ball. Lo-Fi will take control, touches it up for Junior. Whiffles is able to get it across. Here's a chance for Chine. And he's going to put this in over Lo-Fi's head. First goal to the Pirates.
Lo-Fi, I think, just really gets caught out here. Whiffle's not the greatest clear. Kind of had to lean into that one. Tipped it wide into that ladder, and Lo-Fi feels backflip. He kind of lined up at that one awkwardly, and Cheyenne just puts that one directly on net. First blood to the Pirates.
First blood at 2:27 off the face-off. Nice play by Cheyenne. Whiffles is going to drop this ball down. Junior to clear it into the elite end. Control back and forth. Of course, the urgency is still there for the elite as they seem to be challenging a lot of balls here. Cheyenne is going to get a shot towards the net, just a little bit wide, still in the dangerous spot. Junior puts it toward the net. Great save by Whiffles on his own goal line.
Yeah, he was smart. Side flipped his way into the net, got behind that ball, and made sure to get the Octane in front of that before it crossed the goal line. Great little save. Still not out of danger yet. The Elite just can't bring this ball under control at the moment. They're giving it up so easily, and Junior bringing it back really strongly puts them in such a tough spot in their own end.
Control game, of course, very important to Whiffles and the Elite. They really like to make those next level passes. Different dynamic though when Lo-Fi is, or Lo-Fi, oh my, Lo-Fi, he's retired. This is a different Lo-Fi. But different dynamic when Lo-Fi is on the pitch here. Nice bump by Whiffles, open net opportunity. The Elite will answer with 1:06 left.
Absolutely needed this one here. Junior runs out of boost in that corner. Also misses that ball on the play. Just came off the wall a little bit for him. Whiffles clearing the net. Lo-Fi runs in, levels that scoreline there. Big goal for the Elite. They needed that momentum here.
We have 1:06 left on the clock. Lo-Fi gets up off of the face-off. This will be centered for Cheyenne. Touch by Junior. It looked like Cheyenne was going to go for a bump there, and he overcommitted really hard here. The Elite have a chance. This is up off the backboard, and Whiffles is on the retreat. He's unable to take advantage of that opportunity.
Should have been a shot on goal, but both Elite find themselves low on boost in the sequence of play there. Whiffles almost out when he went in towards the backboard. Lo-Fi, after that, popped up really well. Just none left in the tank, so the Elite suffering a little bit from trying to keep their boost in the tank, be able to follow up on opportunities.
Now here's a chance. Both members of the Pirates up. Cheyenne is going to score 2-1.
Yeah, this one is really just a dunk by Junior at the midfield there. Falls all the way to the corner for Cheyenne. You see how long it takes that dunk that Junior put on from the Elite clear, never even registering on the replay. And again, the Elite just getting caught without boost. They just cannot respond to the play as it develops.
Got 17 seconds left. Crunch time for the Elite in game number 1. Whiffle's going to put this into the box. Junior is there. Takes control. 8 seconds left. He is in the air. Pushes the ball down. Whiffles keeping this ball up, but it might be too far ahead of him. Lo-Fi sweeping in. Not able to get a shot towards nets. Pirates will score the win in game number 1.
I think that was a bit of a rush of blood for Lo-Fi. Saw the ball bounce up on 0 seconds, but Whiffles had that line straight up to be able to run at that one and probably get a shot. And Lo-Fi puts it off to the corner, and they end up losing out here to a late goal that, to be honest, Kendo, I think they kind of gave up cheaply. They gave up that possession at midfield and then never were able to get back because they were kind of trying to move forward without ever really getting boost or control of the ball.
Yeah, and the lack of control was extremely evident there for the Elite. Of course, as I mentioned, it's very important to their game. It'll be interesting to see if they can come in and gain control of the ball a little bit better there. And to that effect, it's not like the Pirates were controlling the ball very well either. The only 2 goals to win that game. It'll be interesting which team will be able to take control of this game by controlling the ball better, Jay.
That's not a great start as Whiffles really awkwardly. First of all, they lose the kickoff straight back at their post, and then they have to spend so much boost trying to get that ball anywhere away with power. Falls right down, and they're really, really lucky that this one is still just a threat and not already in the back of their net.
Whiffles will put this ball into the corner and overcommit by the Elite. This is going to go all the way back. Score for the Pirates, Cheyenne.
The Elite, no reason to chase this one down, and that's just Lo-Fi chasing in, not recognizing the fact that Whiffles is going to follow up on that initial touch, because that's where all his momentum is sent forward with that ball up into the corner. The Elite spacing right now is a struggle, and with the amount of boost that they're using to do these things, they're really starting to fall behind.
This ball is in the box. Whiffles not able to retain it there. This will be a 2-on-1 the other way. Nice touch off the backboard by Junior. Cheyenne not able to get the touch on net. Quick break back the other way once again. Lo-Fi up on the wall in the corner, and the flip right there is going to take him completely out of the play. Ball dropped. It is in the mid. Junior puts it to Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi is going to clear this all the way back. Cheyenne now going to clear it once again. Almost gets a double touch off of the backboard. Whiffles one-on-one the other way. Not able to get it by Junior. The overcommit again. The punish. Pirates will score 2-0.
I do not understand what Lo-Fi is doing here. It looks like he's going for boost, but he really should have had this at any other point. Grab it in the back corner. Your teammate does not have a great play on this ball. Whiffles just punts that one. It's trying to bring it under control, puts it well out of range, and Lo-Fi just drifting upfield looking for boost because, again, he didn't have any. Leaves that one wide open.
Junior gonna touch the ball down. Whiffles is there. Whiffles gets cleared. The ball still on the side right now. Elite 2-on-0, or 2-on-1, excuse me. Junior's able to make the save right there. All-important save. This ball is centered for Junior. Junior up off the top bar. Lo-Fi's going to get a chance going back the other way, and the overcommits are killing both teams, Jay.
Lo-Fi able to get this one upfield, but again, he's out of boost this entire sequence, and I am really struggling to figure out why. Every time the camera seems to come to Lo-Fi when he needs to play the ball, he doesn't have boost in the tank. It's almost like he's expending it to try and either get into a position that he needs to be in to play the ball, or is just expending it so frequently and never really getting any when he rotates through.
Nice pass. Whiffles unable to get a touch on that. Lo-Fi last man back. Good defense there. Now there's an opportunity the other way. 2-on-1. Lo-Fi floats it in front. Whiffles not there to respond. Pirates take the ball to the corner. They have possession. Junior not able to stay on it, but is able to get the dunk into the corner. Whiffles will push it across. Pass to Lo-Fi. Lo-Fi unable to get up for the ball in time. In the corner, Whiffles will take control of this. The pass to Lo-Fi once again. Able to get by one. A nice little fake. This is going to be center for Whiffles. Can he get there in time? No. Junior is going to put this to the side.
I'm not sure what the plan was with that infield pass on that first attempt the Elite had coming in on that one. Oh, that's... You know what? That was just weird. I don't know what happened here. Lo-Fi just gets this awkward little bounce shot and somehow catches Junior backing up and Cheyenne driving around in a half circle in front of the net. The Pirates somehow get caught out completely unaware by that shot, and the Elite have an equalizer.
A little bit of the sideways positioning in net right there for Junior, and that's not a good thing. Cheyenne is able to center this for Junior. He scores!
The Elite are struggling so much right now with losing the kickoff into their own end. Whiffles, again, has to go up the backboard, never figures out a play to get that ball clear. Lo-Fi coming back, can't get this one away before Junior gets that ball. And again, just like that, the Elite give up an easy goal.
Ball to the side off the kickoff. Junior is up. Whiffles will cede possession to him. This ball is in the corner for Junior. Junior getting a nice touch. Lo-Fi. That was a very good touch. He'll get a save credit for it. Ball is in a dangerous spot. Junior going to pick this ball up. Whiffles to clear out. Whiffles, nice touch. This is going to be up off the backboard. Lo-Fi to finish. Up off the top bar and out. He's unable to get it there.
Can't miss those. Can't miss those.
And they make them pay. Coming back the other way. Junior scores, barring down.
Can't miss those shots. A wide open net for Lo-Fi. A 2-goal swing back the other way now as Junior on the counterattack extends that lead. The Elite have got to convert those chances when they have them.
Now with a 2-goal deficit, a minute 10 left on the clock. Whiffles is going to push this ball wide. Junior takes possession in the corner. The commit by Whiffles. Lo-Fi able to stop the ball and take it away from Junior, albeit for a moment. This ball is up, off. It is a nice pass. Can Cheyenne finish it up off the top bar and out? Junior retaining pressure, puts the ball in and scores.
The Elite are in shambles in their own end right now. They are either giving up space to let the Pirates play the ball, or they're just not playing the ball out effectively themselves. And right now, that is a recipe for disaster. They're going to be coming down now into the third game down 2-0. I don't see a comeback going on with the trend that we're seeing in this game, Kendo. And if these trends continue out throughout the rest of the series, this is going to be a sweep.
Well, I definitely see a continuation of trend right here as Junior. Very nice kickoff off the center. Nobody from the Elite home to stop Cheyenne's shot on net off the kickoff. 4 goals in 44 seconds. This one looks a little out of reach, Jay.
Yeah, it looked a little out of reach before the 6th goal went in, to be honest.
So maybe a little solace is what the Elite are playing for here. Ball center, Cheyenne is going to push this ball out. Whiffles has a 1v1 back the other way. Gets it out. Cheyenne and Junior beating the ball off of each other there. Whiffles, chance to pass. He misses. This is an overcommit by the Elite. Junior winning the race back. Up off the backboard. Push to Cheyenne. This is going to be blocked by Whiffles as he's going to bring it back into the corner. 5 seconds left. Nice center for Lo-Fi, but a good defensive play by Junior, and the ball will fall. Pirates 6-2.
That's a tough game to really kind of break down. And a lot of it is a lot of little things, Kendo. Mm-hmm. Right now, it's kickoffs. If the Elite are trying to win the ball back into their corner to control it, they're doing a really poor job of it. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that whenever they do it, the player that's trying to control it is in a place where they can't. So something has to change on that regard. Either they need to be doing better at pushing the ball into their corner, or they need to be changing up that entire tactic because it is not working. They're giving up too many spots where they are in their own end and under pressure immediately after a kickoff. The second thing, the boost management and the positioning is an absolute struggle right now. And it just does not feel like these two players are on the same page at all on the Elite side.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think what it's going to come down to, just to start this out, to see if the Elite need to control the ball just a little bit more, a little bit longer. They've been able to put a couple passes in the midfield, but a lot of them have ended up being single touches that are not on net. They end up being clears, and they ship possession back over to the Pirates. Really, the Elite's touches haven't amounted to much more than 3 or 4 seconds of actual control of the ball at a time, and that has been a problem for them.
Yeah, it's really going to come down to either keeping better control by keeping it closer, or just being better positioned so that if you're going to have to take a 50 and potentially lose it, that you have a response other than to just give up a goal.
Nice play by Whiffles as he's able to get the block there off of the clear by Junior. On net, Whiffles making another big save right there. The man in the net. Great start for positioning for the Elite.
But again, think about how that shot develops. The Elite have a chance to clear. Both of the Pirates have kind of fallen off by the wayside after their chance, and they just do not get that ball clear and let that second shot come in.
Ball out for Cheyenne. Whiffles is going to take control here. The challenge by Cheyenne. Whiffles. Ball up. He has no control of that one. Cheyenne's going to clear it. Up off the backboard. Brings it down. Lo-Fi falling on the ball. A third save for the Elite here with 4-minute mark now passed.
Again, though, look at the clear by Whiffles. Fell right to Junior, and Lo-Fi stuck getting boost. They get really lucky that doesn't turn into a shot, but the Elite just cannot keep this ball out of their own half for any stretch of time.
Junior gonna back off the ball. Lo-Fi flipped and missed. Whiffles is gonna get the Savior medal at 3:36. This is in the box. Junior gonna come across, puts it into the corner. Touch out to Cheyenne. Can he put this on net? Lo-Fi with the dunk all the way back into the Pirates' end. Ball will be retained there in the corner by Junior. Good defensive positioning. No pressure by the Elite right now. Whiffles quickly in. Gets a center, but Cheyenne is there to put it back out. Lo-Fi misses the ball. Cheyenne is going to take control. He has a chance at a 1v1 the other way. Lo-Fi quickly in. Junior's able to get it over the defender, and Cheyenne's going to put this in at a great angle.
Lo-Fi coming out for that first challenge beat Whiffles as well, thinking that he has to come out and challenge that ball. Never going to get there in time. Lo-Fi, again, caught just chasing towards that one instead of going to the back post and sweeping across to make the clear. The Elite finally cave into the pressure from the Pirates, and they're down the first goal here in Game 3.
Here's Cheyenne. This is an open net opportunity the other way. Whiffles gets caught out on a very wide rotation.
Again, kickoffs. The Elite don't give up, or they give up the ball too easily. They don't get control of this one, and where they're deciding to go off this kickoff is leaving so much space for the Pirates to take advantage of.
Off the kickoff, Whiffles will take control. Just a quick touch. This will go up off of the corner, and he will get a fortunate bounce. Own goal for the Pirates.
This is more of what they want to do. Put this ball in a spot where you can get into that corner and challenge it, push it upfield, and cause some chaos in the offensive end for yourselves. They get that this time. The Pirates struggling back. They finally get one on the board off the kickoff.
Cheyenne, nice kickoff there. He's going to win possession. Lo-Fi quickly coming in. Is able to put this ball center, but great positioning by Cheyenne on the back end of that play. Pass from Junior to Cheyenne. He's going to miss out on a shot opportunity there. Lo-Fi, this will be centered. Junior will miss. Ball now in the corner. Whiffles is swiftly in. This ball is up off the backboard. Lo-Fi trying to retain. Whiffles has a shot if he can get around it. Not able to, and Cheyenne will take possession. One touch by Lo-Fi. Whiffles gets dunked on. This ball is in the corner. And Whiffles is able to come back around, clearing it all the way back. It's a 2v1 opportunity, but the errant touch will see an offensive opportunity lost.
Again, this series in general right now has kind of been a struggle from both teams to get really effective touches or even just hit the ball. As you see Whiffles go right past that one. Has to make sure he makes contact on that ball. He's right out in the middle of the field. He goes up for a ball to pressure that in at midfield and just goes nowhere close to it at all.
Yeah, definitely the Elite need to bring it in, right in, and try to win some possessions and retain possessions, because it doesn't seem like this quick touch strategy that they've been running is working the way they'd like it to, but Lo-Fi gonna make me eat my words.
Again, they finally get the kickoff to win for them this time. They keep it in their control where they can get to out of that back corner. Lo-Fi, though, spent a lot of boost to get up there, and that's something that, as a trend, is probably going to have to be adjusted, because when that play doesn't come off, if he doesn't score that one, then they have to give up a retreat with no boost in the tank to really get back and try and save.
So just a 1-goal deficit. The Elite very much in this match still. Whiffles trying to touch it by Junior. Junior's able to get a cheeky little touch over. Now it's a 2v1 the other way. Lo-Fi with the centering opportunity. Cheyenne's able to clear it away, and a great demo by Junior on the back end. Cheyenne's able to put this by Wiffles. Wiffles not able to pressure the way he wanted to. Lo-Fi up on the wall. Not an advisable situation and not an advisable touch that he went for there. This is a pass to Junior. Off the top bar, down, and Cheyenne will finish this off. 4-2, 46 seconds.
This really breaks down with the Elite not keeping control of the ball. Lo-Fi struggling to get that aerial touch, ran out of boost, gave up possession. Wiffles actually missing the boost in his own corner a couple of times, drifted upfield, got beat by the upfield play, and it was just academic at that point as the Pirates put it off the backboard, down and in.
Lo-Fi has a chance. He's going to miss the touch here, though. Great demo on Cheyenne, but Junior's going to push this ball all the way back. Wiffles is able to make a touch on the play, and that might have been bad if he missed. Now this is an open net opportunity. Junior will finish it off in a 5-2 lead.
Lo-Fi coming out for that one. Needed to be a bit more decisive in trying to get to that ball. Wiffles as well really couldn't do anything at that point. That one comes down to Lo-Fi either letting Cheyenne take the shot and make the clear off the miss, or by being far more decisive and getting out to that ball much, much faster.
Wiffles, they'll put this up off the backboard. Lo-Fi, this might drop down, but it'll go off the top bar and out. Good retention of pressure for the Elite, but Junior's able to take this ball away. Great second touch, and this ball is going to stall out in the Elite corner. Pirates win game number 3, 5-2.
Again, the Elite kind of the architects of their own demise, and you don't get to 12 shots generally without giving up a ton of possession to your opposition. And
Wow.
that's exactly what the Elite did. They faced 12 shots that game. 12. And that just tells you the extent of which the possession is in the Pirates' favor at the moment. It is one-sided, to say the absolute least about possession. And the Elite just have to kind of look back and be like, we need to be better with the ball. You're down 3-0 in the series. You're slipping ever further now out of the playoff race. At this point, they're now officially basically 10 games behind the teams that they're chasing for that division lead.
Wow.
And they need 2 games out of this one.
Yeah, it is an absolute need at this point. Junior and Cheyenne, they've done a very good job of punishing the Elite for their lack of possession and lack of retention of possession. That's really been the name of the game. Nothing special about what the brothers have done offensively, but really all they've done is punish the missed possessions by the Elite so far.
Yeah, that's exactly that. When you don't have to do anything special if the other team is going to let you take 12 shots on goal.
So here we are, game number 4 underway. 4:44 on the clock. Cheyenne's going to pass this to Junior. Both of them go up, and Lo-Fi is going to make them pay right here. Great shot on net. He scores.
It's a really solid midfield hold here. Awkward touch by Junior. Cheyenne and Junior actually both ending up in the same place. Neither one of them getting out to that ball quickly enough. And Lo-Fi gets a great shot in there to take the lead for the lead. That's something they need, but they need more momentum than just a single goal at this point.
Wiffles will win this kickoff. Quickly in is Junior as Wiffles succeeds the pressure to the Pirates. Nice 50 by Lo-Fi, and Junior is going to quash any sort of offensive pressure there with that demolition. Ball up for Lo-Fi. Here's a 2v0 back the other way. If Lo-Fi can get around this ball and center it, not in time though, as Junior got back quickly.
Also ran out of boost. Lo-Fi really needed that corner, so it pulled him a little bit further in front of the ball before it would have been able to come up that board into a spot where he could have centered that one.
Here's a chance now as it gets centered for Junior. Junior trying to bring this ball out. Cheyenne's going to win the race to the ball straight into the hood of Lo-Fi. Nice play across by Junior. He was defending backwards. Made a nice aerial touch to get that ball back into the Elite zone. Threw off, I think, everyone on the pitch.
Yeah, speaking of throwing off everyone on the pitch, how about a double whiff as Cheyenne and Lo-Fi go swinging past that ball at the same time?
It's almost baseball season, Jay.
And it's March already, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. One of my favorite calls, of course, in baseball, swing and a miss. Anyway.
I got some good news for everyone in chat. You know how I was saying the Play of the Week video wouldn't be downloadable until tomorrow because of my internet issues? I managed to get it done. So we'll get you guys the Play of the Week after this match.
Like, do we really need to play the Play of the Week to know what the Play of the Week is?
No, we really don't.
I mean, honestly, who wants to hear the mic crack by good old inanimate Jay here?
I mean, now you're just spoiling it for people, Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm spoiling it. Well, to be honest, I don't know that is the actual Play of the Week. Speaking of Plays of the Week, don't forget that the MLD Play of the Week is sponsored by Balls, and I'd like to say a big thank you to Balls, of course, for not only their sponsorship and their support of the MLD, but also the sale that they put on this last weekend. Buy one, get one on crates of Balls Guarana Ginger. Oh my goodness. I have 24 cans of Balls Ginger, and I know exactly what I'm doing with them.
Do you still have 24, or are you down to 23 already?
I'm down to 23 already, but I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of 24. And it has been a good can, let me tell you. By the way, of course...
Elite's still up 1-0, as this one's just gone back and forth for quite a bit of time here, as you can tell, because Kendo and I have had the legendary banter going, and nothing has really happened.
I want to tag that at the very end, although Junior going for the demo on Lo-Fi. I want to tag that at the end, of course. Don't forget, free shipping with promo code MLD, guys. So, buy one, get one with the MLD free shipping. That was a lot of savings for me. Anyway, Junior's going to take possession of this ball, although he misses out. He goes for the boost instead. Now 2v1 the other way. Wiffles. Now a 2v0. What a demo! Although Cheyenne ended up being the one who was the victim. Wiffles takes control of the ball again. He passes.
Great play by Wiffles. Great play by Wiffles. Recognizing full well that Cheyenne needs to get through that corner to make the play. Junior chasing down, can't get there. Great tap out. Lo-Fi on station to put that in. This is the kind of play we needed to see out of the Elite for much more of this series.
Now 2-goal lead now with under a minute to go. Wiffles gonna pass this out. Cheyenne is able to take it to the side for now. This ball is going to be dropped on the hood of Junior. It is just shot towards net. He scores. Cuts the lead in half. 38 seconds.
Unfortunately for the Elite, they get caught both at midfield there. Lo-Fi on the side boost. Wiffles challenging from deep. It's a wide open lane for the Pirates to try and get back into this game.
Maybe both teams were just letting that lull happen so we could talk about balls, Jay. Anyway, 34 seconds left. The Elite now with a chance to put this towards the net and ice a game for themselves. But Lo-Fi in a dangerous spot. Junior, nice loft over. He scores. Tie game.
Wiffles tried to do this one himself, but Lo-Fi drifts so far in that he can't react to that ball bouncing back out to midfield. Both Pirates pointed right down Main Street, have nothing but open retail to shoot at there. The Elite lead evaporates in a matter of seconds.
Now Deuce is wild with 22 seconds left. Back in for Lo-Fi, who's going to get cleared away by Cheyenne. He has a 1v1 the other way with Wiffles. Not able to get the pass off of the corner like he would have liked. He centers it. Lo-Fi, great interference. Open net the other way. Can he beat him in time? Great save by Cheyenne, and we're going to see this go to overtime in game number 4.
Lo-Fi should change his name to Low Boost after this series. Because again, if he had anything moving forward, that was a goal, and they go to game 5.
You are a savage, Jay.
Call it like I see it, Kendo.
Anyway, Junior up in the corner here. This is centered, and Cheyenne playing it safe there. Does not go for that ball. Lo-Fi, this is going to be into the corner and out. He misses out on his touch. Junior is up. Wiffles able to make the save. Doesn't get it past Cheyenne, who was lurking in the center of the field. Junior trying to push this back into the elite zone. Whiffles is there to play it out. Lo-Fi, I'm not sure if that is his touch right there. Although he gets a nice bump. This is almost by the second man. Junior, great defense on that back end.
I don't know why Whiffles goes back and doesn't challenge that ball. It's such an awkward play for the Pirates in their corner, but by giving up the midfield and letting Junior have control of that ball in the corner, the Elite have to win a challenge. They'll get the goal, but I feel like just giving up that space and letting the Pirates bring it under control really risks them giving up that goal.
But a great touch to finish that off by Lo-Fi. Getting up in the air. He finishes it off. Game number 4 going to the Elite, and they answer the call for one of these 2 games.
Yeah, they needed that win because, like we talked about, coming into this week, they're already a full series back of the divisional rivals at the moment. They need every bit of ground that they get. Now, at this point, to make up any ground, they have to have their rivals win no more than a single game for the rest of the weekend, and that still only gives them 1 extra game that they gain back of the 7 that they already sit behind for the division lead.
Now, I'm going to be a little bit of a savage like you, Jay, and I'm going to ask the question here. Do you think that game was because the Elite controlled the ball better, or the Pirates gave up the control that they had?
A little of both, to be honest. I don't feel like the Elite were playing that much better than they had been over the long course of the series. But the Pirates made a few more mistakes that the Elite were better positioned to deal with, and they made their chances count.
And now, ball is in the corner. Junior's going to pick up possession. Not able to get it by Whiffles. This is going to be high in the corner of the Pirates. Played away by Cheyenne. He has a chance now. Lo-Fi up, is able to push it across nice and wide into his own corner. He'll pick up possession there. Gets it over Junior. Cheyenne is back, though. Is able to push it to the side for now. Whiffles is up. Push the shot towards net. Great play by Junior to keep that ball out at a critical moment. Ball now. Picked up by Junior. He's going to push it all the way into the corner. Gets a shot towards net. Lo-Fi able to defend that ball. It was a little bit wide, so thankfully his touch made sure that that did not go in.
Yeah, right now, a little bit of back and forth. This is a track meet that I don't think the Elite are really favored to win because of... Wait, where'd the defense go?
Double commit, Jay.
Oh no, Lo-Fi rotating back the same way that the ball's traveling, puts a touch right past Whiffles, and that is a time when you have to recognize that you can't play that ball. You have to be in a different position than chasing that ball down.
50-50 off the kickoff. Lo-Fi will get the ball being left to him by Whiffles. Nice 50 in the air. Cheyenne is going to push this towards the net. Whiffles missed a chance on a boomer. If he would have gotten that, he might have been able to beat both defenders as they were both up at the midfield. Lo-Fi able to put this shot towards net. Quick answer, 1-1, 3:12 on the clock.
Makes up for that previous touch. Puts this ball in a tough spot for Junior to play. You see that little stutter step by Junior into that corner. Puts himself in such an awkward spot to play the ball. It's not the best shot from Lo-Fi, but it's enough because the only player who could really save it, he managed to beat in the corner.
Ace G Face in the chat showing a little love to Brava. Thank you, sir, for the gifted sub. Brava, enjoy those emotes, my friend. Of course, Jay-gasms in the chat. Junior gonna touch this ball into the mid. Whiffles now. 50-50 Junior regains control of this ball. It is in the corner. Lo-Fi misses out on the touch. Whiffles plays out to Lo-Fi. He gets it over the first defender. Lo-Fi is up. He centers the ball. Junior is apt and ready to clear that ball back into the elite zone. Whiffles picking up possession. Great 50 win by Junior. Demo secures possession for the Pirates now. As Cheyenne pops this ball up, Whiffles able to get a boomer down the field, 2-1.
I was a little bit questionable of Wiffle's hesitance to challenge for that ball, but I understand it there. Cheyenne just losing control of that one puts it way too far in front of him on the chip, similar to what Wiffles did in a previous game that caused Lo-Fi to be caught out of position. Wiffles just puts it up Main Street, and they have the lead.
2:15 left on the clock. The Pirates under a little bit of pressure here by the Elite. This is off the backboard. Unable to get on it is Cheyenne, but a great pass play. This might float towards the net. Lo-Fi able to keep it out. It was a little bit wide.
Not the greatest touch, not a lot of pressure on that ball, but here's where the pressure comes in, as the Elite are really struggling to get this upfield constructively. You see right there, Lo-Fi again out of boost, and Cheyenne has a great chance to put this back in and put Wiffles under pressure.
Wiffles apt to respond to that pressure quickly, though. And really, it's been a matter of lack of pressure versus slight overcommit by the Elite. And now Pirates Cheyenne is going to make this game a tie once again.
Again, Lo-Fi beelines that one towards his net, not trusting that his teammate is in a position to make the save. They both go for it. Lo-Fi's touch not getting clear. They give up the ball, they give up the goal, and with that, the momentum that goes right back against their favor.
Cheyenne gets a nice second touch, is a little bit wide here. Junior commits hard in the corner right there. Thankfully, Cheyenne is back once again. The skying high for the touch. Junior will put it across. Wiffles takes possession there. Pass to Lo-Fi. Misses the touch. Although he gets the second one as Junior committed hard to try to get the overcommit there. Ball is center. Junior is there to defend. Wiffles retaining in the corner. Nice touch. Wiffles has a chance here. Cheyenne able to make a big save with a minute left.
Unfortunately, the Elite with a big opportunity to take that lead don't convert on that one. They still just have to bring this under control here. Lo-Fi's going to look for that top corner just off the inside. They'll get the double touch, and that's the pressure the Elite needed. They caught the Pirates in transition.
Yeah, bad play there by Junior. And I don't like saying bad play, but the flipping at the ball hitting towards the backboard there ended up killing him. I mean, if you don't know for sure if it's going to be in or not, just play it off the hood. Take off the ball cam and make sure that you don't overcommit. Keep yourself on the ball and keep the pressure. Losing the pressure now at the Elite score again, 4-2.
Wiffles with a great little mid-air mind game on Junior. Sees the pre-jump, looks like he's going to hit it. Junior goes right over top, and Wiffles with that little bit of a touch underneath at an important 2-goal lead, but we've seen the Pirates respond immediately. 32 seconds is enough time for them to come back and try to force overtime.
27 seconds left. This ball will be up off the backboard. Wiffles will put it to the side. Junior, Cheyenne has a chance on this ball. Not able to get around it. Open net. Wiffles coming across with a big save. That save right there was probably the dagger, though, Jay. Is this ball going back the other way? Wiffles secures it with the demolition. Junior puts it back towards the center. The Elite take 2 games after a very rough start. Jay, I feel like they hurt us.
I would not be surprised if that were the case. As we've seen throughout the course of the season so far that there have been a number of times when I've been particularly savage in the booth, and it's gotten back to the players before the end of the series. But full credit to the Elite. Once they got themselves sorted out, they really made a series out of that, and they earned those 2 wins. The Pirates did not give them anything that they took. They took both of those wins through full effort out of their own.
Absolutely, and really, there was a significant change in the way that they approached the ball towards the last 2 games. They were still trying to play with their signature style, the quick touches, the trying to pass the ball to each other as often as they possibly could, but they were able to retain possession just a little bit longer. And comparatively, while the 1 or 2 seconds extra doesn't seem like that much, it is quite a bit when you're playing that quick touch offensive strategy, because you're increasing your control by about 50%.
Yeah, sometimes you have to just recognize that your style is not going to work, either because you're not executing it correctly or because it's just not working against the team that is on the other side of the field. And the adjustments were made, the results are in the book, and the Elite still need to sit here and sweat it out to find out how far back they're going to sit at the end of Week 10.
Yeah, with a 20-30 record, the Elite, the bottom of the Volcanic division, going into Week 11, they have their work cut out for them. But the good news is, because the last 3 weeks are divisional play, they can run the gambit on their other teams within their division and possibly vault themselves back into major contention towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's division until all the chips are down at the end of Week 14. And the Elite, I think, just need to try and bring themselves that much closer to be in striking distance when they have those 3 weeks of opportunities going into the final weeks of the season. But full credit to them for fighting back. The Pirates, probably a little bit hard done by to give up the 2 wins there. But they weren't generating anything. We talked about that a lot, where they were only just taking opportunities as they were given. They weren't really crafting a lot for themselves. And I think 3-2 is probably a fair result, given that scenario, where it was really just the sum of both teams' mistakes and whether or not they went in the net.
Absolutely, Jay. But I tell you what, we might need to cool off here. And what better way to cool off than an Arctic Division matchup in Week 10, which has a lot on the line. Speaking of which, Arctic. I feel like that name's familiar for some reason, Jay.
That would be because our other title sponsor here at MLD is Arctic Cooling. You can visit them for all your PC cooling needs at arctic.ac. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to see you out with the winner of the Week 9 Play of the Week competition presented by our friends at Balls Ground Energy Soda. Clip your favorite play. Send them to us on Twitter at MLDoubles with hashtag MLDPOTW to submit them for consideration for the Play of the Week winner, each week receiving a case of Balls Ground Energy Soda shipped by our friends at balls.com. We'll be right back when we return. The Platinum Division taking full focus as the Wolves set themselves on course for a championship. Standing in their way, the mighty Puffins. You're watching MLD Turtle Thursday, almost said Tuesday, live here on twitch.tv. Stay with us. This kickoff decides who has the lead for the division title.
KD versus Old Man Ballin. Old Man Ballin gets the win on it. Uppercase is going to follow it up the wall. We've seen him do some crazy stuff off the ceiling. Can he find it? Old Man
Oh my God!
0 seconds and they tie the game!
You have got to be kidding me! Uppercase shading this one off the ceiling. Old Man Ballin tees him up and it bounces off the line and in. Overtime, game 5. This goal decides the lead for the title.